lighter shower, I think, in the northwest of Scotland. Certainly fewer showers than today. A lot of places will be dry. Maybe not quite as warm as today through the Midlands, with temperatures of 17 or 18 degrees. And it could turn actually pretty chilly overnight into Monday morning thanks to that ridge of high pressure. It will get bumped into, though, by these weather fronts coming in from the Atlantic. Now, many places will start the day dry on Monday. Could be some early mist and fog patches across England and Wales. Otherwise, some sunshine. The cloud will increase across Scotland and Northern Ireland. The wind will pick up, gales in the northwest, and this is where we're going to find some rain setting in during the afternoon. But away from here, those temperatures widely 18 or 19 degrees to start the week. It is going to be a very unsettled week, mind you. We continue to see weather fronts piling in from the Atlantic. They get so far and then they'll stumble and then they'll push their way eastwards again later on. So a very unsettled week ahead. We've got some rain in the forecast most days across the UK. There will be some sunshine around at times, but there'll be some strong winds. At least, though, it should be fairly mild.
I want to talk to you about the politics of this. Did she not think she was going to get that question?
It's important to remember that this is a negotiation.
It's a good photo of.
I have an opportunity to create chaos.
There is always an email. We are so insignificant in this cosmos. Do you want some facts on baguettes? I'm just feeding you the stories. Maybe this is the context.
News in depth. The Context. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
It's 4 o'clock, you're watching BBC News, I'm Shaun Ley. Here are the latest headlines. Large parts of Britain's rail network ground to a halt today as 50,000 workers staged a walkout, the biggest rail industrial action so far this year.
The action's getting stronger and the public are behind us, so we're really committed to it. We want a resolution, and if the government can change their attitude, we can get a resolution very quickly.
What we require is the trade unions to discuss meaningful reform. We want to give our staff a pay increase, but it has to be self-funding from within the industry because we can't afford to keep taking more taxpayers' money.
Ukraine's military says it's regained control of the eastern town of Lyman in the newly annexed Donetsk region from Russian troops, and within the last hour, Russia's Ministry of Defence has confirmed that its troops have left Lyman. Millions of people will pay more for gas and electricity in Britain from today. The new energy price cap comes into force, but it doesn't apply in Northern Ireland. And a man held in Iran for nearly 5 years on spying charges before being released, alongside Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, Anousheh Ashuri says he's dedicating his London Marathon run to the people of Iran and its prisoners. We'll be talking live to him in this half hour. Do stay with us on BBC News. Welcome to BBC News. Do stay with us for that interview a little later. But we'll begin this hour with the rail industrial action taking place. And more than 50,000 workers are on strike today. It's the biggest day of disruption on the railways so far this year. Around 11% of the usual Saturday timetable has been running. But it's a very patchy picture indeed. In parts of Wales, for example, there are only trains in and around Cardiff. There are no connections into the southwest of England. Across the Scotland-England border and in many other parts of England too. So it's a very patchy picture for people who still want to use a train. Members of 4 unions are taking part in the strike in their long-running dispute over pay, jobs and conditions. Our transport correspondent Katie Austin has provided this report.